What's up guys, back with another train log where I'm talking about what's new with this training cycle. I went from a 347.5 kilo squat with more in the tank to a 355 kilo squat, a 200 kilo bench to a 195 kilo bench, and a 342.5 kilo deadlift to a 352 kilo deadlift. So on 2 out of 3 lifts, not the best progress. Let's go over what changes I'm making to help. The first thing is going lighter. So 2 training cycles ago, I was coming off a real bad one, but moving up a weight class helped me pretty much instantly rebuild momentum. Then in this most recent training cycle, I reset at the same starting percentages, which was a mistake, because I wasn't coming off a bad training cycle, I was really strong, and thus the starting percentage ended up being too high because I didn't have that gain in momentum helping me make the work easier. Plus, when we're talking about 50-pound heavier weights, that's more fatiguing because it's higher absolute loads. I'm also airing lighter on my singles. On bench, I did 195 kilos in the meet this cycle, and I hit it way faster in the gym. And again, I hit 200 kilos the cycle prior. Now I know that meet day conditions can be harder, but not this much. And the main drop in strength came after I did that 195 kilo single in training. My performance tanked. I felt really strong after my 187.5 kilo single, and the speed was way similar to a 170 kilo single I did before hitting 200 kilos. So that means I should have hit much more, so I think I may just do literally one bench single or air lighter here this cycle. I am keeping my accessories at higher volume since I think that was a good change that helped. As long as progressive overload goes well in them, I think it's fine. Something else that helped my hypertrophy is creatine from Tasty Gains, sponsor of this video. They have these great creatine gummies, no gritty creatine taste. I love the pineapple mango flavor, but these blue raspberry ones are good as well. They're third-party tested, so no risk of contamination or false claims about dosages. These have helped me push my accessories well and helped me build more muscle. Mention the average effect size of a 1/3 increase in rate of muscle gain in studies. Click the link below in the description and pin comment to get some of your own. Thank you to Tasty Gains. The next change I made was ditching pause deadlifts. I was doing them to limit loading, however I think I just need more skill practice of regular deadlifts. I can only handle a small amount of lower body volume, so the extra skill practice here is quite needed. Now some other things more come down to execution at the very end. One is my peak. I mentioned that I had to do my last training day 3 days before the meet because of my travel schedule. I think I do better with it 2 days out though, and may change my travel schedule planning around that in the future. The other is I tried not to eat as much before the meet on the day of to ensure I had body weight advantage. Again, I don't think that was worth it. Just going to eat well and if anything, air under the class limit in training. Lastly, I'm going to cut down in order to lean out a bit, but then bulk back up slower. I bulked fast to fill out the weight class because I want to be as competitive as possible at my nationals. Now even if some of that was fat, that still helped strength, so I was fine with it. But now I have some time to lean out and rebuild back up with more muscle. I'm doing a more aggressive cut, aiming for 2 to 3 pounds per week. I'm already down over 11 pounds from my heaviest in 3 weeks. Though part of that is water weight and gut content loss as I am eating about 2,000 less calories per day. I'm going to go over in another long video my thoughts about bulking and cutting for powerlifting, where I'll talk about that more and my thoughts on both. And despite losing over 11 pounds in a pretty quick time frame, my strength doesn't really feel that much different yet. I would say a small impact, but for the most part I think I'm doing quite fine, which I'm real happy with. My goal is to get down to about 240 pounds and then bulk up at a 1/3 to 1/2 pound gain of weight per week. Anyway, see the pinned comment and description for where to contact me for coaching and my socials, plus links to that claim about where you get 1/3 more muscle from creatine, as well as a link to Tasty Gains. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And once again, thanks for watching.